Mechanics don't want you to know that most no-start problems aren't dead batteries. They're dirty connections. You pay $400 for a tow, $150 for diagnostics, and $200 for a battery you don't need. $750 for a problem you could fix yourself in 5 minutes with a $15 tool. This is True Cost Auto. I'm showing you exactly how to spot terminal corrosion, clean it properly, and test your connections so you never waste money on a battery that's actually fine. Why this happens? Battery terminals corrode naturally. It's chemistry, not neglect. Your battery produces hydrogen gas during charging. That gas mixes with sulfur in the battery acid and moisture in the air. The result? White, blue, or green crusty buildup on your terminals. This corrosion blocks the electrical connection between your battery and your car, even if your battery is fully charged and perfectly healthy. Corroded terminals prevent power from reaching your starter. It can also prevent the alternator from charging the battery to its full potential, adding additional stress to the alternator. The symptoms look identical to a dead battery. You turn the key, nothing happens. Or you hear clicking, but the engine won't crank. Most people assume dead battery, call a tow truck, pay for diagnostics. Buy a new battery they don't need. The real problem? 5 minutes of cleaning would have solved it. How to diagnose the problem? Before you call anyone or buy anything, do this simple test. Turn on your headlights. If they're bright, your battery has power. The problem is likely connections, not the battery itself. Try to start the car. Watch what happens. If you hear rapid clicking, your battery has some power but can't deliver enough current. Could be corrosion blocking the connection or a weak battery. If you hear one loud click, your starter is getting power but not enough. Almost always a connection problem. If you hear absolutely nothing and your lights dim, could be dead battery or extremely corroded terminals. Look at your battery terminals. Pop your hood. Look at the metal connectors on top of your battery. Do you see white, blue, or green crusty buildup? That's corrosion. That's your problem. If the terminals look crusty, your battery is probably fine. You just need to clean the connections. And it may need a charge. The $15 tool that saves you $600. You need a battery terminal cleaning tool. It costs $15 on Amazon. The one I recommend has 4 ends. 2 ends are for cleaning the battery posts, positive and negative. They have a special tapered blade on them. Another end is a taper reamer for cleaning the inside of the cable connectors. The final end is just a round handle. This tool is specifically designed for battery terminals. Don't use a regular wire brush or sandpaper. Those can damage the soft lead terminals. What you also need: baking soda. 1 tablespoon mixed with 1 cup of water. Neutralizes the acid in the corrosion. Wrench or socket set. To loosen the terminal bolts, usually 10 mm. Safety glasses. Corrosion can splash. Gloves. Optional but recommended. Total cost: $15 for the tool. Everything else you probably already have. How to clean your battery terminals. This takes 5 minutes. You don't need to be a mechanic. Step 1. Safety first. Turn off your car. Remove the keys. Make sure nothing is running. Put on safety glasses. Battery corrosion is acidic and can irritate your eyes. Step 2. Disconnect the negative terminal first. The negative terminal has a minus sign or is marked NEG, usually the black cable. Loosen the bolt with your wrench. You don't need to remove the bolt completely. Just loosen it enough to slide the connector off the battery post. Why negative first? If your wrench touches metal while disconnecting the negative, nothing happens because you're breaking the ground connection. If you disconnect positive first and your wrench touches metal, you create a short circuit. Sparks, possible damage. Pull the negative connector off the post. Move it aside so it's not touching anything. Step 3. Disconnect the positive terminal. Same process. Loosen the bolt. Slide the connector off. Move it aside. Step 4. Inspect the damage. Look at the battery posts and the inside of the connectors. Heavy corrosion, light film, actual damage to the metal. If the posts or connectors are severely damaged, cracked, or falling apart, you need new connectors. But that's rare. Usually it's just corrosion buildup. Step 5. Apply baking soda solution. Pour your baking soda and water mixture over the corroded areas. You'll see it fizz. That's the baking soda neutralizing the acid. Let it sit for 2 minutes while it works. Step 6. Shave the battery posts. Use the tapered blade end of your cleaning tool. 2 different sizes, one for positive and one for negative. Place over a battery post and turn in a clockwise motion. Remove all the crusty buildup until you see shiny metal. Don't scrape too hard. You're not trying to remove metal, just the corrosion. Step 7. Clean the cable connectors. Use the tapered reamer end of your tool, insert it into the cable connectors, and twist. This cleans the inside surface, where it makes contact with the battery post. Do this for both connectors. You want shiny metal inside. Step 8. Rinse with water. Pour clean water over everything to wash away the baking soda residue and loosen corrosion. Dry everything with a rag or let it air dry for a minute. Step 9. Reconnect the positive terminal first. Slide the positive connector onto the positive post. Tighten the bolt. Make sure it's snug, but don't over-tighten and crack the connector. Step 10. Reconnect the negative terminal. Same process. Positive first when connecting, negative first when disconnecting. This prevents shorts. Step 11. Apply terminal protector. Optional but recommended, spray or brush on a dielectric terminal protector. It's a coating that prevents future corrosion. $5 at any auto parts store, or use petroleum jelly. Coat the terminals. Works almost as well. Done. Try starting your car. If it was a connection problem, your car will start immediately. What mechanics won't tell you shops love customers who panic over no-start situations? When you tow your car to a shop, here's what happens. They charge you $150 for diagnostics. They test your battery, it tests fine. Then they notice the corroded terminals. They clean them. 5 minutes of work, they charge you $30 to $50 for if you just drove in. But since you towed it in and already paid for diagnostics, they often recommend a new battery anyway. Why? Because they make more money selling you a $200 battery than admitting your problem was a 5-minute fix. Or they say your battery is weak and recommend replacement as preventive maintenance. Weak isn't dead. Weak means it still works. They just want the sale. The towing company makes $400. The shop makes $350 in diagnostics and battery. You spent $750 on a problem you could have fixed in your driveway for free. They're not lying exactly. Your battery will eventually need replacement, but not today. Not for this problem. What they should say, your terminals were corroded. We cleaned them. That'll be $30. Your battery tested fine. Come back when it actually fails. What they actually say, your battery is getting weak. We should replace it now to avoid this happening again. Plus installation, $750 total. See the difference? How to prevent corrosion. You can slow down corrosion significantly with basic maintenance. Every 3 months, inspect your terminals. Pop your hood. Look for white, blue, or green buildup. Catch it early before it causes problems. If you see light corrosion starting, clean it immediately. Don't wait until your car won't start. Takes 2 minutes to prevent a no-start situation later. Apply a dielectric terminal protector or petroleum jelly after cleaning. This creates a barrier between the terminal and the air. Significantly reduces corrosion buildup. Keep your battery dry. If you wash your engine bay, avoid spraying directly on your battery. Water accelerates corrosion. If you live in humid climates or near the ocean, check more often. Salt air and humidity make corrosion worse. Monthly inspections if you're coastal. Replace damaged connectors immediately. If your cable connectors are cracked or broken, they won't make good contact even when clean. $10 for replacement connectors at any auto parts store. When you actually need a new battery, not every no-start situation is just dirty terminals. Sometimes the battery is actually dead. You need a new battery if your battery is over 4 years old and tests weak. Most batteries last 4 to 6 years. After that, replacement is preventive. Your car won't start even with perfectly clean terminals, and you've tested the battery with a multimeter or had it tested at a parts store for free, and it reads below 12.4 volts when fully charged. Your battery can't hold a charge. You charge it fully, it works for a day, then it's dead again. That's a failed battery, not a connection problem. The battery case is cracked, leaking, or bulging. Physical damage means replacement. But here's the key. Test before you replace. Don't assume. AutoZone, O'Reilly, and most parts stores will test your battery for free. Takes 5 minutes. If it tests good and you just clean the terminals, you don't need a new battery regardless of what a shop tells you. The cost breakdown, let's compare the panic response versus the informed response. Panic response, when your car won't start. Call tow truck, $400 shop diagnostic fee. $150 new battery they recommend. $200 total. $750 informed response. Battery terminal cleaning tool from Amazon. $15 baking soda. You already have it. 5 minutes of your time. Free total, $15. You just saved $735 by knowing how to diagnose and fix a bad connection. And this isn't a one-time thing. Batteries corrode. It happens. If you panic every time, you'll waste hundreds of dollars multiple times over the life of your car. Over 10 years of car ownership, this one skill saves you. Average corrosion incidents. 3 times cost per panic response, $750. Total panic cost, $2,250. Cost of doing it yourself, $15 for the tool. Use 3 times, total savings, $2,235. For learning one 5-minute maintenance task. What to say if you're already at the shop. Maybe you already towed your car in before finding this video. Here's what to do. When they tell you that you need a new battery, say this. Can you show me the battery test results? What voltage is it reading? And can I see the terminals? Were they corroded? If they cleaned corrosion and the battery tested above 12.4 volts, say, so the battery tested good, and the problem was just corrosion. I don't need a new battery then. Just charge me for the cleaning and diagnostics. Watch them backtrack. They'll try to say the battery is weak or near the end of its life. Your response? If it tested above 12 volts and starts the car fine now, I'll replace it when it actually fails, not as preventive maintenance. Good shops will respect that. Bad shops will pressure you. If they pressure hard, pay for what they've done and find a new shop. You're not being difficult. You're being smart. Don't let them bully you into a $200 purchase you don't need. The bottom line. Most no-start situations aren't dead batteries. They're corroded terminals causing bad connections. A $15 cleaning tool and 5 minutes of your time fixes the problem that costs most people $750 in towing, diagnostics, and unnecessary battery replacement. This is basic maintenance anyone can do. You don't need mechanical skills. You need a wrench, a brush, and the knowledge to not panic. Shops profit from your panic. Towing companies profit from your panic. You lose $750 because you didn't know terminals corrode and can be cleaned. Now you know. In the description below, I've linked to the exact battery terminal cleaning tool I recommend. I've also included a free downloadable guide showing step-by-step photos of the cleaning process and a maintenance schedule for preventing corrosion. If this just saved you from an unnecessary tow bill and battery replacement, subscribe. This is True Cost Auto, where we show you the simple fixes mechanics hope you never learn. New videos every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. Your car problems aren't always expensive. Sometimes they're just dirty connections. See you in the next one.